Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to more Battlefield Gothic. So today I am playing the multiplayer for the first time. So we're going to get the music up there. And yes, we are facing off against what I believe may be Imperial forces or Renegade forces. We'll go for the Renegades as to make it sound cooler. So we just have our initial starting fleet. Right then, so we have two light cruisers. Both of these guys are packing the heavy prow. Well, no, these are the medium versions. We have the torpedo launchers, basically. Now, the reasoning is, well, basically, the normal Lancers, they're good and all, but they just don't seem to pack that good amount of damage. What I'm thinking here is, I have the taunt over here, so I can try and drag one of the ships towards me, then use my stasis bomb here, then while he's in stasis, launch the torpedoes, and hopefully do a shit ton of damage in a short amount of time. Excuse me, God, I almost choked. Oh god. Okay, anyway. Moving on. I can't believe I'm choking on air, but, you know how the song goes, I can't breathe with no air. Yeah, whatever. I just really love how the Imperial ships look, and that looks amazing. That is some nice light in there. Apparently this guy has never heard of pressing ready. Or is it me? No, it's him. Oh. Well, this will be an interesting match then. There is quite a few bugs with the game right now. It's fantastic, honestly, though. Though, of course, with any sort of beta, you're better off just waiting. So we'll just see what happens here, and if we need to research, we'll research. Okay. This will be mighty interesting. Well, there we go. We are underway. So I'm going to head over here to the gas clouds, whatever you want to call it, the nebulas. Yes, gas clouds. So we're going to head over here, and then we'll try and use the Cobra as something of a piece of bait, really. So we know the enemy's over in that direction. He's going to have an indication of where I am as well. So there's not much that we can do to sneak up on him. But if we deploy ourselves in these gas fields, we might have a good chance. Right. So yes, we do have the stasis bomb. It has a range of 10,000. The delay is about 15 seconds, so we've got to time it ahead of where his forces will be. He's deployed from different areas of the map. That's interesting. Right. I think we should probably take advantage of that. But how? Now these babies do have incredible range. So what I might actually do then is fire off a spread of torpedoes. Right, he's sending out a probe over there. So we're going to change direction. Fucking mines. Ah, dear. That mine is a piece of shit. We might still be able to get out of the way. We'll hope. Engines hot. Yeah, they're going to be discovered, perhaps. He's going to be, but I don't think my other ship will be. No, so close. So he was identified. Right, we are going to turn off that course there.
Yes, Admiral.
And I do think we should start putting some torpedoes out there. Okay, so put some torpedoes out. Get some more torpedoes. Okay, there we go. Now, he does have some incredible range, so I'm starting to think he may in fact be Chaos. Did we actually hit there? We got close. Right, this is looking promising. Oh, right through that gap. What a lucky son of a bitch. But you can see there what we were trying to do. Right, so what we're going to do then is put a stasis over there. Okay, we'll have the auto-attack feature on. There we go. And he should fall into our trap of the stasis. So what we're going to do is a lightning strike once his shields are down. Okay. So we're going to get these torpedoes off. Come on! Torpedoes away, baby. Torpedoes away. There we go, doing that damage. This is working really well, actually. Oh, we are doing some major damage here. Torpedoes out. Not really close enough. But we are doing some major damage to this son of a bitch. Look at that, we've already taken his ship down to half health. Generators have been destroyed, that's not good. But look at that, we did a lot of damage there. And he is in fact Chaos. Bringing the might of the Imperial Navy to the heathens. Okay, let's get some torpedoes out on course. Intercept his course. I'm gonna have you over there. And there we go, look at that damage. There we go. So we'll have a torpedo spread that way. And another one. If you please, sir. Right, torpedoes out. We may get him here. Was fairly close. Right, so we also do have another stasis bomb. So we are going to use that over here. Okay, so let's close the range. Damn, that ship's taken a lot of damage. Right, torpedoes out. I love these torpedoes, you can really use them to flush an enemy out of here. Ah, damn it. Got caught in my own stasis. Well, isn't that embarrassing? Teleport strike. There we go. Torpedoes out. Okay. We've almost taken down this ship. We are indeed the Imperial Navy. Enemy destroyed. Okay. Reload. Gonna bring this guy over here. Ah, come on, I need those torpedoes. Torpedoes spread out. Now, I may ram the Cobra into him. Then again, that would be a bit of a waste. Okay, we're coming in with our second ship. We've almost got enough power to put the engines on maximum. Okay, let's try and get close for a ram. Oh, our ship has been destroyed. Right. So we've only got one torpedo left. Let's get some away. There we go. So we're going to try and get close and board. Nice torpedo spread right there. Emergency repairs. Let's turn. Get the way out of the way. Oh, we get a bit of a ramp there. Okay, board in action. Right, we'll turn. All ahead full. And emergency repairs. Stasis bomb over there. Okay, let's try and close in for another teleport strike. Come on, we need to get that range. He is going to be in our trap once more. Welcome to hell, buddy boy. There we go. Torpedo spread out. Close in for a teleport strike. Teleport out. Failed, but ah well. Engage engines. Ooh, so close. We have definitely got this guy. There we go, it's just a matter of course now. We do have the firepower. Right, let's get close. 8 seconds into another torpedo spread. Turn. Fire engines. Turn. Right, torpedoes spread out at minimum range here. Turn, 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 turn. I said turn. Fine.
Execute high energy turn.
Execute that turn.
Setting course.
Oh, he's gonna warp out. You dig. Come on, tops away, tops away. Ramming speed. He is down. So close, so very close. Oh, come on. Turn, turn, turn. Ramming speed. Right, let's ram the bastard. Ah, so close. Oh, he's down. Well, there we go, guys. For the Emperor, indeed. So, with the loss of a single Cobra, we managed to take down 2 Chaos Light Cruisers. Not a bad day. Not a bad day, and not a bad way to start off my multiplayer career. So, I really enjoyed that one. I hope you guys did as well. And that is a good demonstration of how Battlefleet Gothic actually works. I definitely did enjoy that. That felt really good. It's a good thing to actually win and not lose, but there we go. We earned quite a bit of renown there. So, our 2 light cruisers did come out with very minimal damage. I do like these torpedoes. They are very nice. Right, let's see. What do we want? We could go for hull reinforcement. Increases the ship's hit points by 100, which is not a bad idea considering the fact that we would be able to stay in the fight longer. Now, what is our ship armed with? We have the light macro batteries and the light double macro batteries. And of course the torpedoes. If we go for this upgrade over here, at 3,000 or less, so basically minimum range, our macro cannons will ignore the enemy's armor, which could be quite devastating to the enemy. Let's see. Engines. Now, we could increase our ship's speed. I mean, we travel at 188. Having speed would be quite interesting, but, right. Asteroid damage to the ship is negated. That's quite interesting. Additional void shield. The line ship's shield is improved by 100 points. That's not a bad idea. The reloading speed of the ship. Shield. Special orders. That's pretty good, actually. Right. We could increase the range, perhaps. Yes, we could increase the range of our macro cannons. So their range right now is 6,000. We could bring it up to about 9,000. That would give us the... it would decrease the disadvantage that we have without having any lance-based weaponry. And the fact that Chaos does in fact have longer range weaponry than we do right now. So to go for those turbo... yes, the turbo weaponry increases the range of the macro cannons. So we now boast a total... well, it will be it will be 9,000 range. Which is quite considerable. I believe a Lancer's range is about 3,000. Using the engine boost, we could close that quite easily. So the reason why I favour the torpedo launchers is the fact, if you're going for a ramming, what you could do then is launch a spread of 4 torpedoes at point blank range. And that will do a shed load of damage. Ah, God, I really enjoy this game. Right, crew. A navigator. I'm not entirely sure what it means by the lost in warp state. I really don't know. The tech priest. Improves the emergency repairs. Or should we go for the master gunner? Increases the chance of lances and macro cannons having a critical. Though, I do like the ratings. Increases the troop value of the ship by 3. They are used to repel enemy boarders, so not always that useful, but not too bad. It prevents you being boarded, or gives you a better chance. Right. I do like the tech priest for the fact that we're going to be able to repair more health, but I'm going to go with the master gunner. The reason is the fact that this is something that's going to be active throughout the entire battle. I mean, a lot of these ones are circumstantial. But the Master Gunner will always have that 25% chance of getting another critical, well, 25% extra chance of getting that critical. which is something I really do appreciate, and I think is more than worthwhile when compared to other upgrades. So yes, let's take a look at the Cobra then. So this is our Cobra Destroyer. They aren't exactly strong. They only have 100 hull integrity versus 200 for the Firestorm and the Sword. So, though they do come with the torpedoes, and the torpedoes do about... These are the light versions. They still do about 45 damage. Their range is unlimited. Let's take a look at their traits then. Imperial accuracy. Right, I see. So we're only going to have 40% accuracy at 9k range with our macros. But still, we can fire, and that's good for us. Imperial maneuvers. Right. Escort ship. So, what would augment our force? I think having some lancers would augment our force. But actually, no, but again, it's only 6,000 range, so it's not that much. It does about 3 damage. It does have a... Oh no, that's the macro. There we go. So it does about 6 damage, it's armor piercing. The enemy ship armor is reduced to the minimum value. So it basically negates armor. It's armor piercing basically. While the sword here just has the light double macros. Which is fine and all. I mean, it's doing like 4 shots, about 3 damage each. But I do have to admit, I really do like the Cobra. You do get a light macro turret. It's only like a little digi thing. Only 2 shots. But the torpedoes really, really make up for it. So... I think in the future we might go for a sword frigate, and then we have a good sustained amount of firepower from our ships, the light cruisers, Dauntless and the Dauntless Mark II. I know they're both the Dauntless Mark II, aren't they? Yeah, so we'd have that constant firepower. Every 45 seconds we'd be able to launch a spread of torpedoes, potentially doing up to 45 damage if they all hit. And they are armor piercing, so the shields aren't going to matter. And the armor isn't going to matter. So in effect, we're doing a hell of a lot of damage there, with hardly any effort. All we have to do is just line it up, and with our strategy of using the stasis bomb... I mean, I might invest in 2 stasis bombs, actually. It's not a bad idea. It's quite powerful, and you could see... I mean, at the start, we did a hell of a lot of damage to his initial ship. He lost like half of his ship's HP immediately, due to the torpedo spreads and just the firepower. So that shows you how powerful that combination actually is. The taunt, on the other hand, what did the taunt actually do for us? The target ship is uncontrollable and... So it becomes uncontrollable by the actual enemy commander. Well, that's pretty interesting. So you can imagine, say it's got abilities or something like that. We could basically negate that. Or we could negate it being given player command, so say it's in a tricky situation, we could keep it in that situation for longer. Or we could make it... Actually, no, I'm seeing the purpose here. I'm seeing the advantages. We could use a taunt, and then it will probably stay on present course, and it won't have the player's interaction to steer it away from a spread of torpedoes. So, I like that idea. We also have the flavors. Now, it's going to cost us a little... it's going to cost us quite a lot to get to these flavors. Though I like the Adeptus Astartes, due to the fact that we gain really good troops and really good boarding. The Mechanicus gives us that passive, but meh. With the Imperial Navy, the ship is immune to insubordination, and we do gain a free ship as a reinforcement. Which could make quite a lot of difference. I mean, imagine that Cobra comes in, you could have it fire first torpedoes, you could have it ram the enemy. It's going to be there throughout the battle doing damage. The Emperor's Tarot. The designated enemy signal is identified. And then we gain 1 free crew point. So our crew would be better overall. But I've got to say, I like the Imperial Navy's bonus for being able to bring in some reinforcements. Though, I've got to say it's probably the Adeptus Astartes who are the best overall. I mean, our troops are a hell of a lot better. Yeah. We're going to be able to repel boarding a lot better, and we're going to be able to board the enemy a hell of a lot better. But yes, guys, that was my first multiplayer battle. I just wanted to record that for you guys, and yeah, just to show you how the game works. So thank you so much for watching. Do let me know down in the comments what you thought of the battle, and what you think of the game. Are you interested in getting the game? What interests you about Battlefleet Gothic? Is it the fact that it's 40k? Or is it the fact that it's 40k? Because it's going to be fucking 40k, isn't it? Let's be honest. But yes, guys, thank you so much for watching. And do go ahead and subscribe if you're new, and like, favourite, and comment, and all that jazz. So goodbye for now, and see you next time.